Hello. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Achia of Booking It with Achia, and I decided that I wanted to do like a nice bookish fall vibes vlog. And I've been wanting to do this for a few weeks, and I just had to like muster up the whatever to finally do it. If you are not new here, you might be like, where are you? Because my surroundings look a little different. We had a family situation, so I'm actually in North Carolina. And it is, what day is it? It's Thursday, October 10th, and we're here until Sunday. We leave Sunday morning. And then next weekend, actually a week from today, I'm going to Comic-Con with Demetrius. We're doing Thursday and Friday of Comic-Con. And so I was going to try and vlog Comic-Con. I tried last year and it was an epic fail. Not an epic fail, but like all I had was B-roll. I didn't know, like, it just didn't make any sense. And so I never released that footage. But I was like, I can do an entire fall week vlog and just include the Comic-Con footage in that same vlog. But yeah, what am I reading and what am I participating in? So in terms of readathons, I'm doing Blackoween, which is hosted by the Blackbooktube, and that is all about reading Black crime fiction, horror, thriller, just like spooky October Halloween vibes. And I'm also participating in Fablin. It's Fablin, like Secret of the Shadow Library, something like that, but it's a Dungeons and Dragons based readathon, competitive style, and yeah, I'm doing that as well. And then also TBR Harvest, which is a lot more like chill and laid back. So that's what I'm participating in. In terms of what I'm currently reading, I am currently reading, like, I just restarted it on the drive down, The Reformatory by Tananarive. I recently finished The Good House by her, and I was absolutely obsessed. And so that was my first book by her after having this for a year, because I actually bought this and got this signed at Comic-Con by Tananarive. This is personalized. And so I've been saying I've wanted to read her for over a year. And I thought I was going to start with The Reformatory. There we go. But I ended up starting with The Good House, and that book was absolutely excellent. Highly recommend. And so this is just going to be the month of me becoming obsessed with Tananarive. I am 45 pages into this. This is based on a real reformatory house. They call them reformatory schools, but they were basically prisons that they sent poor and Black boys to like get free labor, and they weren't treated well. And if you've read or heard about Nickel Boys by Colson Whitehead, that book is also based on the same house, but this is not like a solitary occurrence. Like, this was happening across the South. And so in this story, we have Robert and Gloria, brother and sister. Robert is he 11? I think he's 11. But his sister is walking him to school one day, and this white boy, who is the son of the man who essentially like owns the town, McCormick, Robbie senses that this white boy does not have good intentions. He has very nefarious intentions towards his sister, which is true, and he also knows the danger of those intentions, and he stands up for his sister and he kicks this white boy. And the white boy was the white boy was gonna, well, actually no, Robbie stands up for his sister verbally, and the white boy pushes him, and in response to that, Robbie kicks him. And the white boy was just gonna, like, you know, whatever, like, he got his apology, but his father saw, and the father comes over and physically assaults Robbie, again, an 11-year-old boy, calls him the N-word, and then has him arrested the next morning. And the judge is like, oh, I'm gonna send you to, what is it called, the Gracetown Reformatory School? Yeah, Gracetown School for Boys. And it's like, I'm gonna send you there for 6 months, because if you are a bleep that doesn't know how to follow instructions in work, then like you're basically no good to society. And he's like, I'm letting you off early by sending you there for 6 months. But everyone knows that it's not a school, it's very much a prison. Like, there's not classes going on. But also, this particular reformatory is known for being haunted. And so we have that horror aspect coming into, well, the supernatural horror aspect coming into play to intermingle with the very real horror of this reformatory. And so we're following Robbie, and who's, you know, going inside the reformatory, and we're also following Gloria, his 6-year-old sister, who is trying to get him back. She's trying to get him back. The mother recently passed from cancer, and the dad was essentially run out of town by the white people in the town because he wanted to start a union and against like the big family McCormick, and they tried to pin a rape on him and were threatening like to lynch him and everything. So he had to flee to Chicago, and he's been trying to send money and just prepare to bring his kids over. But in the meantime, Grace has been the one who is the sole caretaker and provider for herself and Robbie. And I am, like I said, 45 pages into this. I'm hoping to read a little bit more of this out here before the sun goes down. We'll see. That's the plan. And then I'm also reading, I have the physical copy, but I do not have the dust jacket, A Sky Beyond the Storm. This is the 4th and final book, and there's this one squirrel that's just really being real active behind me on this fence. This is the 4th and final book in the An Ember in the Ashes series, and I'm finally reading it. I'm on page, ooh, my knee just cracked, my poor knees. I'm on page 153. Really enjoying it so far. I don't know how it's gonna end, but I'm sure that Saba Tahir is gonna break me into pieces. She is also going to be at Comic-Con on one of the days that Dee and I will be there. And she has a new book out called Air, so I'm very excited to get Air and have her signed or personalized. When I saw that she was going to be there, I literally screamed and started running around my room gathering the books that I owned by her to show proof that like I own the books. But oh, and then I'm reading Secrets, Lies, and Crawfish Pies by Abby Vivinder. This is a cozy mystery set in Texas, like Houston, Texas, around that area. It follows a Black woman protagonist. She's actually a medical examiner, and her aunt owns a funeral home. And when she returns home from Chicago, because that's like where she was living, some things happen and she ends up returning home to Texas. Her aunt owns a funeral home, but one of the bodies in the funeral home is not supposed to be there. So essentially someone prepared a body for burial and just like stuck it in this funeral home. And the person who was left in charge of the funeral home is like, there's a new dead body in here. Like, this is not one of ours. And so she's of course gonna get roped into solving this mystery because her aunt is a little bit of a busybody. And what I find so cool is that this protagonist is a medical examiner, so we're gonna have that science aspect to it as well. I don't know what my current audiobook is gonna be because I finished The Spite House on the way down here, and so I need to pick a new audiobook, but I don't know. I'm thinking a middle grade horror. I've really been enjoying the middle grade horror that I've been reading. Oh, well, I don't really want to read 2 cozy mysteries at once because I have a cozy mystery audiobook. Ooh, there's The Shadow Sister by Lily Mead. This is YA horror, which I could do. Oh, there's The Secret Dead Club by Karen Strong. Ooh, okay, I think I might do this one. Why does this author sound familiar though? Karen Strong. Eden's Everdark, got it. Okay, yeah, I read that last year. So The Secret Dead Club is a middle grade novel about friendship fitting in the afterlife, following a girl who discovers she's not the only one at her new school who can see ghosts. Wednesday Thomas sees ghosts, but that doesn't mean she has to talk to them. Period. That's all I need to know. Okay, this is gonna be my new audiobook. Love it. That was easy. All right, I will check back in at some point.
Why is it green? We have those in the house, but
wow. Yeah, I hate those big ones.
We have those in the house then.
And it has
They're
two
not,
webs.
They're not green though.
That is a big spider.
But look at the web. Oh wow! Come look at this.
Wow.
Look at this web. Come look at the web.
Wow, we can see it from here.
Yeah, you can see. Look at the lines.
It's going up to the tree.
Look at you taking photos. You did good.
First of all,
not Drake.
First of all, we're talking about skill, right? We're talking about lyrical.
Hello, it is Sunday. Yeah, Sunday, October 13th. There we go. We are about to make the journey back north. But before we did that, I want to give you a little bit of an update on my reading. I finished The Secret Dead Club by Karen Strong. Really enjoyed it. I think I gave it 3.5 stars. It was nice. It was cute. It was solid. I don't know. It wasn't as creepy as Eden's Everdark, but it was a solid story. I enjoyed it. Yeah. And then I also started the audiobook for And Don't Look Back, which is on my Blackbooktube TBR, and I am 75% of the way through. Really enjoying this one. This is a YA horror about a girl who her and her mother are constantly like running from something and changing identities and going from city to city, and the girl doesn't know why her mother is so paranoid or what is chasing them. And then something ends up sending the girl back to the town her mother came from, and she's trying to figure out like why did her mother run, and it goes back and forth in time between her perspective and her mother's perspective. And when her mother was a teen, the mother's mother just like vanished one day and left her and her two sisters, and she was never found. They never found out like what happened to her. And so you're seeing like these very not kind of similar stories, but I'm liking the way that it's being told, and there's definitely a lot of unexpected twists that I was not expecting. But yeah, we're about to head out. It's almost 10 a.m. We have to stop in Maryland to drop off my uncle and my cousin, and then keep heading north. So when we did the initial drive, it was 10 hours and 25 minutes. I probably won't get home until like 7, 8 o'clock. But who knows? Because that was a Thursday and today's a Sunday. So like, I'm sure we'll run into traffic at some point. What else am I reading? Oh yeah, I'm reading, my current ebook is Secret Lies and Crawfish Pies, which I feel like I mentioned. It's a cozy mystery. I'm halfway done actually, so I low-key might finish that today. It's a very quick read. It's less than 270 pages. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's really funny, and I like that our amateur sleuth like really does not want to be sleuthing, but her aunt is just, she ends up putting things together because she's trying to keep her aunt out of trouble, and her aunt is a busybody who wants to solve this murder in this small town. And yeah, hopefully I'll get to read some pages in the reformatory and A Sky Beyond the Storm at some point. So we're definitely going to get home like before 9-10 o'clock, so there'll definitely be some sprints happening when I get home, which would be nice. Help me focus and get some reading done. What's happening with my eyebrows? There we go. But yeah, I just wanted to get that update, that really quick update outside in a bonnet, you know. Okay, I am back home, as you can see. I finished And Don't Look Back. Really good book. Like, really, really good book. I ended up giving it 4.25 stars. Definitely recommend. The audiobook was done really well. I also have finished, since then, today's now Tuesday, October 15th. I have finished The Breakfast Club Adventures, the first book in that series, The Beast Beyond the Fence. It was cute, really quick read. It's a 3-hour audiobook, so I finished it in like an hour and a half at the speed I was listening. I ended up giving it 3 stars. I might continue with the series because I know there's like 5 books in that series, but it was meh, you know. I finished it because it was a quick read. And in terms of what I'm currently reading, still making my way through A Sky Beyond the Storm. I read 40 pages last night. I'm currently on page 202. So I'm here. I have this much left. I would really like to finish that book this week. Like, that would be... Haven't read more in the Reformatory yet, but I do... It's calling me, and I do want to get back to it. So, yeah. These are my main 2 priorities for this week. I am also still reading Secrets, Lies, and Crawfish Pies. I'm halfway through that. I'm finishing up Everything Is Not Enough, which is the sequel to In Every Mirror She's Black. We are reading this for one of the book clubs I'm in, and we actually have a meeting today, so I'm finishing it up. I'm at 86%. I have like an hour and 50 minutes left, but I'm listening at 1.75 speed. So is it like an hour left? Oh, wow. I was like right on the money. I have 62 minutes left. That's good. I'll be done with that. I don't know. This one, right now it's sitting at a 3.5 for me, but we'll see how it ends. We'll see how it ends because I will be finishing it tonight. I am hosting sprints. We're in our first sprint actually, and we have 13 minutes in this first sprint, so I figured I might as well update the vlog. Did this just tilt? Hello? Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to do, all I have to update. My plan for today, is to finish Everything Is Not Enough, finish Secret Lies and Crawfish Pies, because that's a super quick read, and I know I can do that before the night gets, you know, to be whatever. Oh, I also started, where is that book at? Oh, right in front of me. I started All These Sunken Souls. It's a short story collection of Black horror. And I read the first story last night. I figured if I do like at least a story a day, there's not that many stories. I'm looking at because I tabbed where each story was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there's only 10 stories. Yeah, so if I do a story a day, I'll finish it pretty quickly. Or even maybe like 2 stories. We'll see. At least a story a day, and I'll finish this by the end of the month. Because that's how I have to do short story collections. I have to, like, before I allow myself to read anything else at night, like when I get in bed, I read 1 story from the short story collection. And that's just how I have to do it. Yeah, so on top of finishing those 2 books, I do want to make some more headway in A Sky Beyond the Storm and the Reformatory. Like, I don't know why they're taking... well, the Reformatory is, like, heavy, so I know whatever. But Sky Beyond the Storm, like, I flew through the first 3 books in this series, and right now it's not a 5-star book for me, which is weird because I feel like the other ones were at least like 4.5, 5 stars, and like they really, like, I was coming back to them. And so I don't know, I guess I'm waiting for that feeling I had with the other 3 books, and I don't have it with this one. And I realized that as I was reading last night. But yeah, so I would love to get to like the 67% mark in A Sky Beyond the Storm, because this is saying I'm at 39%. I'm really only 1/3 of the way through. Yeah, I guess that tracks. Yeah, if I could get to page 313, that would be great. That's my goal, to read this much in this book today. Floppity floppity. Yeah. All right, let me continue reading. I finished Secret Lies and Crawfish Pies. I'm giving it 3.5 stars. It was a pretty solid mystery. I didn't know who did it until like maybe 20 pages, 20 or 10 pages from the end. And then I was like, oh, okay. I can see like how all these pieces fit together. It definitely was not obvious from the beginning of the book, which was nice. I will continue reading on in this series. I downloaded the next 2 books in the Romaine Wilder mystery series, and then this author also has like other series, and so the first book in one of her other series, I think the Logan, I forget what it's called, but I'll put the cover here, was 99¢ on Kindle, so I just bought it because it wasn't in my library. I do wish that this series had audiobooks. It doesn't seem that audiobooks are available, at least not in the library system. I say that, but I only checked Libby, and I'm trying to be better. Oh gosh, I need another mini tripod because this one is kind of conking out on me, and I have another even smaller one, but I don't know where it is. Yeah, I don't know where it is, but let me check Hoopla and let me check Cloud Library, because maybe the series does have audiobooks and they're just on a different service. If Hoopla would load, that would be nice. Okay, as I do this, I chose my next audiobook because I finished Everything Is Not Enough, and I started Missing White Woman. I only got 1% in, so there's not much of an update. From what I gathered by quickly going through the synopsis, there is a Black woman, who she's on vacation with her boyfriend, and one day she wakes up in like the Airbnb that they're staying in, and she finds a dead white woman on the floor, and it's the same woman that like the police have been trying to find for how many ever weeks, and it's like this big news story, and this white woman ends up dead in her rental house, and her boyfriend is like in the wind, just nowhere to be found. And so I think it's her and maybe her best friend are trying to, I guess, like not figure out what's happening, but you know, they're like, why is this white lady here? Okay, what's her name? Abby Vin. Yeah, and it just, okay, so in Cloud Library, it's just giving me the short story collection that I think she either edited or she's in. Is this a novel? No, yeah, it's edited by her. A chilling anthology of crime fiction from 20 authors of color. I mean, I should probably read that. Midnight Hour. Where's Amazon? That's the only update I have so far. I do need to start editing this vlog. I need to just edit. Like, I don't know. I go through these waves of like getting the editing bug and not getting the editing bug, and I need to just do it, honestly. Like, there's no reason for me not to do it. I think I'm also reading where is that book? It's right in front of me. I keep doing that. I'm also reading All These Sunken Souls, so I guess I can check out Midnight Hour, since it's a very different type of short story collection. It's crime fiction, and that can be another short story collection I make my way through. Read a story a night. Yeah, crime fiction. Yeah, very different from All These Sunken Souls. It is currently 1 a.m. and I think I'm just gonna get in bed. Yeah, I mean, I'll read, of course, but I think I might just get in bed. I do need a different tripod, so I'm going to look at some tripods to replace this one, because it's I don't know, it takes too much for me to, I don't want books to set it up and then it flip-flops all around and everything. It's not what I need. It's not what I need at all. All right, it is Thursday, October 17th, 16th, 17th, whatever that day is. First day at Comic-Con. I am about to quickly drop off some library books and then head and pick up Demetrius. But yeah, I just wanted to give you an update on like what I've been reading so far. I think the last time, okay, lady. I think the last time I checked in, I remember, that's wild. All right, I've made a lot of progress in the Reformatory. I'm on page 164. I'm like 38% of the way through, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It definitely is like getting into those creepy moments, and it's hard to put down. I've also made a lot of headway in A Sky Beyond the Storm. I think I'm on page like 259. And yeah, I mean, it's picking up. It's definitely picking up. What else am I reading? Oh, I started Missing White Woman last night or 2 nights ago by Kelly Garrett. Oh yeah, I did talk about that one. And I am 22% of the way through. So far, it's interesting. I mean, it took a little bit to get to where the synopsis said, to what the synopsis said. I initially thought that the book was going to open with her finding this dead white woman in the living room of her rental, but it didn't. It kind of like built up her character a little bit, built up the dynamic between her and her boyfriend. So I think that's definitely going to like come into play later on in the book. What else? Oh, I started The Icarus Girl. That's my current ebook. Started that last night. Only got 19 pages in. I don't know much about it. Like, I know nothing about it. This is by Helen Oyeyemi, I think. And apparently there's like a girl. She's a biracial black girl. Her mother is from Nigeria. Her father is English. And they take a trip to Nigeria. And I guess there's like, where they're staying is haunted, maybe? I don't know. I haven't gotten to that part yet. But it's giving like, I see a little girl in the woods that no one else sees vibes. So we'll see. And I have at least I have 3 books on my shelves by this author. And I've never read them, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. And I'm reading this one in particular because it is the group pick for one of the locations of Black Queen. And I'm trying to like, since I've done so well with the locations and becoming Investigator Thoreau and the ones that I set out to do this year, I decided that I might as well like do some of the group reads, even for the locations that I am not doing this year. So I can't remember what the Icarus Girl is the group read for, if it's the group read for Bayou Haunted House. So hopefully I'll be able to finish that in the next couple days. Kindle says that on average it takes like 5 hours and 20 minutes to read, so we'll see. But yeah, that's it for like this reading update. When I pick up Demetrius or when we get down to the place, probably when we get down there, I'll show you my outfit and get some pictures. I am very excited. Very, very excited. All right. So, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Literally 5 minutes from the parking place. I'm at a red light. And someone, I guess, is above the laws of red light. Or maybe he thought he could turn right on red. I don't know. You can't in New York City, just for like the record. And honking his horn, and tries to go around me, because I'm the first car at the corner, or the light. Tries to go around me, hits the back of the car, and then keeps going. Yeah. So I was a victim of a hit and run. But we have his license plate number and like the state where they're from. And we're waiting for the police now. But we have not arrived at Comic-Con. What is this girl doing? We have not arrived. But we will get there. We will indeed get there. We just finished learning how to play Mahjong. We are still very much beginners. I feel like as soon as I started filming, everyone else started talking about it.
Yeah.
But okay. We wanted to do the murder mystery party, but everyone else also got here early and they capped the line. So there's that. I think we're looking at what we can do, what else we can do around this time. There we go, that's much better. Look at that lighting. We're getting some sustenance. I already ate mine. It was dumplings, veg dumplings. It was pretty good. What are you having? Chicken something? Chicken shawarma?
Chicken souvlaki. Souvlaki.
Chicken from another country. That's all I got. But yeah, it's been pretty chill so far. I'm very glad that we got 2-day tickets for 2 days, because the beginning of today sucked. Straight trash. Just straight up trash.
In here, so.
Yeah. Like in the actual. Once we got inside the con, the time has been flying. We've been having a great time, but getting to the con was just a time. Just a time. I don't understand why it took the cops an hour plus to get to us. And as Demetria says, we now understand why every city has a vigilante in the comic books. This is truly Gotham City. This is truly Gotham City. Because dude really rear-ended me at a red light, looked me dead in my face, and kept driving.
Or Spider-Man.
So I get it. I don't get it, but I get it. But yeah, tomorrow is a different day. I'm also not driving into the city tomorrow. We're getting a ride in and out. So hopefully that will be a better experience. All right, y'all. Hi. Hello. It is Friday, October something or another. I've not done an update since I think maybe before we got back yesterday. But this is Demetrius and I's second and final day at Comic-Con 2024. It's almost 9 o'clock. We've had a really nice day. Like, I've really just enjoyed myself. And it's nice doing 2 days. Like, last year we did 1 day. We did the Friday. But it's nice doing 2 days because, like, there are things that happen every day that, you know, if you don't get to it the first day, you can do it the second day. And just, I don't know, I feel like this year was a lot more chill, but even more enjoyable. And we bought a bunch more stuff, as you can see. I will be doing a full haul, like, towards the end of this vlog. But yeah, it is close to 9 o'clock. And we're gonna finally learn how to play Dungeons and Dragons. We tried to do, you wanna get a shot? We tried to do it last year, but it was full.
Yeah.
And we tried to do it last night, but it was full. So we took their advice and we came when we like first got here and we signed up for this slot. And we're finally gonna learn how to do it. And it's been a good time. What's been your, like, even though we haven't like finished the night, what's been your favorite part so far? He's going as Blackula, by the way.
Probably running into Brandon Scott. That was so random, but it was so cool.
I will enter
cool.
that picture. You will be seeing that picture.
It's like a very random thing to come across on the internet, and then to just subscribe to the channel, and then just do that, and then run into him. And I didn't even know it was him until he said it, confirmed it was him. But that's crazy. Yeah, that was cool.
I think it's not like a solitary thing. And again, the Dungeons and Dragons has not happened yet. But I think for me, it's just being able to see and support so many different Black creators, like Black authors and Black comic book creators and Black artists. And I feel like I didn't do that last year. Like, I supported and got books signed by a lot of like traditional authors, and some of them happened to be Black.
Yeah, that was also like our first actual Comic-Con.
Yeah, it was.
It was 1 day, and we didn't know what to expect or how
Very
to
true.
the building or the map. Like, it was almost like seeing a world for the first time. So you
Yeah.
making real conscious decisions.
Yeah.
But now we know what it's like, what it looks like, what the food is, so you can like.
I also feel like
more intentional with your decision making.
last year we like dipped our toe into Artist Alley, which is where a lot of the Black creators are. But like this year, even though we didn't do it yesterday, we knew that we had today, and then we did it today. But like that was my favorite. Like the money gone, the money was gone. It was just like my Black person sensor was going off, and I was like, "That's a Black creator. I'm going to go over that table." And if I approach your table, I'm going to spend money. If you're Black.
A Black person who made an escalator. She would have bought it. It could have been about a Black person that was just stick a bubble gum.
Stop.
Anything. Like a poster on the wall that was a Black person in a past life was watching white people walk past.
And you know what's so annoying is that you're right.
Yeah, that's like.
I can't help, like, I want to say it's the brand, but it's also just like, why not? You know, why not?
Yeah.
I just took a bubble gum. He's kind of annoying. Hello, I have finished 2 books since I last updated. Missing White Woman by Kelly Garrett. I gave that one 4 stars. Really strong thriller. Like, I really enjoyed this one, and it makes me want to finally get to her other book that I have, Like a Sister. I have that in Libra FM, and I got it back when it came out, and I'm so bad at going into Libra FM and seeing the books that I have there. But yeah, really enjoyed it. It's fast paced. There's a lot of twists and turns that you don't see coming. Like, you don't know who to trust or what information to trust. Really enjoyed it. And then finally, last night, I finished A Sky Beyond the Storm by Saba Tahir. This is the 4th and final book in the Ember in the Ashes quartet. I know I was saying before that something was bugging me about this, and I realized that the first half is slow on purpose. It's like methodical, and she's setting up what's gonna happen in the second half, because the second half goes by so quick. Like, it is propulsive, it's engaging, it's fast-paced, like it really just takes off running. And I ended up giving this 4.5 stars. I loved the character work that was done with the characters of Laya and the Bloodstrike, and the writing was just chef's kiss. Loved it. Very excited to read more from this author. I do have her contemporary, like, a hold on it, and Libby, and then, as you know, I have her newest book, Air. So yeah, hopefully I'll get to at least one other book of hers this year, if not both, but very exciting. I'm also almost done, I'll put the cover here, with All These Sunken Souls. I have 2.5 stories left. I was trying to do a story a night, but this one particular story is like 40 pages long and just very long-winded. So I have 2.5 stories left. It would be nice if I could finish this today. It would be very nice, but we'll see. I also have, I also started, I don't know if I'll finish it in this vlog. We'll see. But I started the audiobook of A Whisper of Curses by JL. It's the second book in the Park Row Magic series. The first one being a Taste of Magic, A Touch of Magic. And I'm 34% of the way through. It says I have 4 hours and 51 minutes left, but at the speed I'm listening to, let's see. Okay, so the speed I'm listening to, I have 2 hours and 40 minutes left, roughly. So that actually might get finished today, we'll see. But yeah, I have a package. I ordered some stickers and Kindle things. I'm trying to like cover my address. But yeah, I'm very excited. I recently got a new Kindle case because my other one was just like yellowing. So finally, there's no more yellow and brown. It's actual clear case. I did the same thing with my phone. I took off the cat case that I had and I got a clear case. And I think that's actually helping it not overheat as much. But yeah, I mostly got the clear case because I wanted to do the same sticker thing that I've been doing with my Kindle. So yeah, let's open this. This is fun. Strawberry might like this. I might save that for Strawberry. So many stickers. I also got a Kindle case insert. I saw Neva from Reading with Neva talking about it, and I got this one, and it's personalized. I'll show it to you. But it is like a notebook, and so I'm going to cover the bottom part with stickers like you would a notebook. So yeah, I guess I'll just show you everything and then I'll decorate. Okay, so this is the insert I was talking about. It says Fictional Wanderlust. And then these are the stickers. This stamp. I don't remember ordering this one, so this might be like a gift, but I love that it's a stamp and it's very fall and very cozy. I love that. I might actually put this on my laptop. And then this one, I love this one. Serotonin booster, side effect, cute aggression. And it's a bunch of cats coming out of a pill bottle, which is very accurate. And then we have Chasing That Scholastic Book Fair High, which is so true. We have another one that says Cozy Gamer with a Switch. I might put this on my laptop or my desktop because I think my Switch case doesn't have any more room for stickers. We have another tarot card-esque one. It says The Night Reader. Just one more chapter. And then we have Serotonin Deficiency Club, which I'm definitely a part of. And we have a cat telling us to stay hydrated. These are definitely very on brand for me. And then the last thing in here was just like her studio name or her Etsy shop name. So this is who I got this from, Amberlyn Studio. She does holographic stickers, bookmarks, pins, Kindle accessories, and more. So definitely go check her out. And again, her Etsy shop was actually recommended to me. Well, not just to me, but like Neva was talking about it during some reading sprints. And she really likes the Kindle inserts and things. So yeah, that is. All right, hello. I finished all the Sunken Souls. I ended up giving it 4 stars. It was good. It was a solid book. There were definitely some stories that were like, okay, this is whatever, and some stories that, you know, were above the rest. But that's what you're gonna get with a short story collection. Is going to be a mixed bag. I don't have it on me, so I can't tell you which ones were my favorite. Well, I know the one by Kaylin Bayron was my favorite, and I think the one by Ryan Douglas and Joelle Wellington. Those are the ones that like stick out in my mind as being like, those were top tier short stories. But yeah, I finished that, and I think that's going to end the vlog. Like, I knew that there were certain books that I wanted to finish in this vlog, and we were coming up to a nice neat like 2-ish weeks of vlogging. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in further supporting my content creation, make sure to check out the link to become a channel member or a patron via my Patreon. Check out my Pango Books storefront and my Bonfire shop for used books and merch. Also, all of my socials are linked down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
I ain't living for the moment. I see what's mine and I want it. Hungry like a Pac-Man. I'm Bruce Wayne and Batman. I'm Naruto with a Hanzo. Got a sharp mind like I'm Einstein. Plus I'm copywriting, so it's all mine. Check it for me, I'm in the sky.